Hi everybody, it's Tom Allsopp here. I am live. Welcome to April's lockdown moods. I hope you are all feeling full of the spirit of the season. No, that's Christmas. No, yeah, let's not just ad lib things and make them as they go along. Tom, we've thought carefully about what we're going to say. Good. Hi, how are you? Hope you're very well. I'm good. But if you're new to these parts, then I'm going to be sharing a few poems with you this evening, and also talking about a couple of really exciting things which viewers of this stream are going to be hearing about first. Some of these are not top secret, but they're going to be announced in the next few days, which is very, very, very exciting. Hi everyone. Hi people who have joined. If you're here and you want to shout out, say hi in the live chat. I can see the live chat here, which is lovely. Yes. So a couple of things to point out to you. First of all, there is something cool that I want to show you, and I'm going to show you in a second. But I've got a website, and I've mentioned it, I think, last month, but I'm going to show it, or at least I think I'm going to show it. So if I've got this right, you should be able to see this on, and I'm going to check that you can, because it'd be really embarrassing if this doesn't work. So yeah, I made myself a wee website, and that website is, I'm pretty proud of it, because I've worked really hard to make it look, like someone proper has made it. And and here it is. It's pretty cool. I'm quite pleased with it, really. So basically, if you are interested in anything that I'm doing, this website all around me here is where you will find all of the information about me, about stuff that's going on. So there's stuff about gigs, because gigs are starting back up. Yay! And there's also some bits and bobs about theatre that I'm doing. More of that in a short while. And just general stuff really that's going on. So if you're in any way interested, then please find your way to my website and have a little look. There's a bit of a blog on there as well. Occasionally I write a few bits and bobs. They're usually quite light-hearted and quite funny for your reading delectation, because not everyone wants to hear voices. Sometimes people want to read the words themselves. So there's that. So yeah, please check it out, because I'm super proud of it, and also, I'm paying some money to have it be there. So, I've got to try and make it worth the while. So yeah, check it out. The old website there. Very, very pleased about that. So anyway, hi, I'm back over here now. So what a month it's been, folks. The whole April business. It's been a long old month in some ways, but also it's been kind of fun. Now. Look at that. I've got people in the live chat. Isn't that lovely? The people in the live chat, I've got my mom in the live chat there, which is marvellous. Hi, Mom. And my mum's really... Mum and Dad are interested in my website, which is marvellous. Oh my goodness, and the Wainwrights are watching. Oh, hello Wainwrights. I'll do something proper in a minute. I realise you just, someone said to me, I saw a friend of mine the other month, and they said the week, and they said, oh, it's quite nice really, because it's like we're still going to the pub with you, but we don't have to buy you beer. And that's an interesting way of putting it. But anyway, yeah. So but you can still buy me beer. Speaking of beer, I'm going to open one, because I've got one, which is rather fun. Anyway, I hope you got a little drinky. So I really am going to read a poem in a minute. But what a month it's been. We've all been able to, because I went back to school for a bit, and then it's been the holiday, and then it was Easter, and now we're back again. It's all just, I don't know. It's a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Really. So I've got 3 poems I'm going to read for you, and then I'm going to talk about exciting things that are not poetry, but that I am doing, which is wonderful. Well, a couple of them are poetry, but some of them are not poetry. But I do all sorts of things. That's part of my problem. Well, one of my many problems, actually. So anyway, cheers, everybody. I'm going to say everybody. I clearly mean the Wainwright and Mom and Dad, who are contractually obliged to watch me. Yes. So let's do a poem, because that's what you're all here for, largely. Let me grab my pieces of paper. Look, I've written things down on. So the first thing I'm going to read for you this evening is a poem that I did for. I did this. It's sort of. I did it in the winter time actually, but we've been out in the garden a lot because it's been sunny, and I was thinking about the garden, and I was thinking about my son likes being outside. He likes being everywhere, really, inside, outside, in the sea, on the land. He's just a happy little chappy, really. But I was thinking about us being able to go more places now. And we're starting to plan like family trips out, which is brilliant. But we spent a lot of time during lockdown sort of dreaming about what we'd go and do and making plans and stuff. And now they're starting up, and it's sort of, it feels like it's crept up, and it hasn't really. It's been like a year and a half in the making, but all of a sudden we're a bit like, oh no, we can go places and do things, and that's brilliant. And I was digging through some stuff, and I found this poem, and I wrote it actually on bonfire night of all things, which, you know, it's not really that time of year now, but it was. I wrote it on bonfire night because we'd had to do bonfire night a bit differently, because we got an idea that last year we went to a firework where we went to a bonfire night, and it was brilliant, and we decided next year we're going to go to like a big one. We're going to go to like Hensford Hills Raceway, or, you know, like a big old, because I don't know if it's the same now, people of Hensford, who, you know, clearly it's just you watching. Neil's got the beer and the wine going. You need to be drunk, Neil, if you're going to watch this for any length of time. Yeah, we got a plan to go to a great big firework display, and it didn't happen. And then, which, you know, we decided, so we did something small anyway. So I wrote this poem about what our bonfire night was, and next year we might take into a big bonfire night, but we still had a nice night. But anyway, so my first poem of the night is called A Bonfire Night in Lockdown, and yeah, and it's about bonfire night, really. So here we go. Tea time on a bonfire night, cold enough to make each breath tingle. My wild heart boy crouches beside me, fingers gripping the single piece of firewood that is absolutely, definitely next. I try in vain to breathe some life into the embers, vexed at the metaphor laid before me as cold creeps in. This is 2020 in a nutshell, I mutter, and work aching fingers into movement. The chilly boy to my left leans, and I resolve to one more try before the kerosene. Still he grips that stick in a well-worn mitten, concealing tingly fingers that are slightly frost-bitten. One more breath, and then whoosh. The hush of night is split and lit by sparks, like the gods have spilt a box of stars across the dark. We are warm, and sit in triumph, and right on cue his mum arrives with sparklers, the stars of our show. They didn't have a box of fireworks right for our yard. He is brave, but it is clearly hard to hide his disappointment as he draws his name in the night with a white hot dot of thermite. Around our tiny garden, the reports of distant fireworks offer retorts to the crackle of our fire. The boy peers at his stick ablaze. I look from his eyes to his mum's. We need an idea, a clear way back or a beacon to appear, and then she has one. Shall we, she asks, cool as ice, go for a firework walk? His eyes light up and he is on his feet, and a wild heartbeat later on the street, we are surrounded by kabooms and whooshes and shrieks and zooms. He is hoarse from shouting, dizzy from all the look-abouting. Across the road we see a family on the same mission as us, walking the streets of an imaginary battlefield. Eyes peeled and thrown towards the sky. The man cub raises a hand in stoic greeting, and this is answered in kind, a fleeting and wordless moment of connection. We are a universe away from elections, pandemics, and the anxiety of now. I think for a moment and marvel how this is us, all of us now, people creeping in the dark, looking for each other, looking for a place to be and people to share it with. A blink and it's over for tonight, and we've begun our walk back, bright-eyed and ears ringing, noses running and hearts singing. Tomorrow is lockdowns and elections without end, online groceries and back to Zooms with friends, but tonight was ours and full of larks, adrift in the night like firelight sparks. Thanks. That was poem number 1. And it's we're back and we're doing things and we're meeting people and I'm able to physically be places, which is, I'm still not really, it's not that I'm not ready, I've been yearning for it, but now it's here. I'm like, okay, now I've got to be places at a particular time, and oh dear, it's all more complicated than we remembered. I still haven't been to the pub. I haven't been to a pub yet, but I walk past a beer garden and then I get to the shop and I see people. I keep daring myself to like nip in, but I haven't yet. But anyway, cheers if you're having a slurp. Obviously, if you're having hot chocolate or Coke or whatever, but this happens to be beer. Right, so exciting thing number 1, and there'll be a link to this up on my website. Oh. Well, my dad enjoyed that one, so no offence, everyone else, but I'm not even. Who else's opinion matters? I can't say I thought that one was good. Come on, that's really arrogant, but I was quite proud of that one. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So exciting thing number 1 is I've been invited to take part in a virtual poetry reading called Virtual Voices, which is run by Offers Press, which are a fantastic publishing house based in Shropshire. And they are they used to run a monthly night called City Voices, and then when lockdown started, it became Virtual Voices, and I'm going to be one of the acts on that. I've just my mum said Dad's got lager, I've got tea, just to make sure absolutely clear that my mum's not drinking, even though it's a Friday night. That's not true. It's probably gin. When my mum says tea after 9 o'clock, she normally means gin. But anyway, cheers, Mum and Dad. Anyway, enjoy that tea, Mum. Yes. So I am. So on May the 11th, which is a weeknight, it's a Wednesday, I think. It's a Wednesday or a Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. May the 11th, I'm going to be taking part in Virtual Voices. There'll be a link. It happens over Zoom, so there'll be a link on my website. If you're in any way interested in poetry or the reading and writing of things, then it's going to be a fantastic night. I'm literally like the worst act on the bill. So like, if you think I'm all right, you've got to watch, because everyone else is way better than me. I'm like, they've like chucked me like a mate's like slot, because they're quite like me, but I'm all right. But everyone else is dead good. So if you like this nonsense, then you'll really enjoy everybody at Virtual Voices. So that's May the 11th. It's free to attend, but they're accepting donations to help the night run, which I'll leave to them and your bank balance. But yeah, it's a Zoom night, so I'll post a link up there. And if you're new here, then I'd recommend subscribing to the old channel here, because you get a little update when I'm going to be online, and also find me on like Facebook and Instagram, because I'm all over that nonsense, and you can find me there. Yes, exciting thing number 1. That's good. I've got a list of things I've got to mention, because I'm going to forget one, and I'm a bit forgetful, and it's late, and I've had a drink, so only one. What I'm going to do next? Right, I'm going to do this one next. So when I was in year 13, when I was in the sixth form, on 2 separate occasions, my school allowed me and my friends to put on a show, and we were allowed to we basically had the hall, and we just had lots of acts, and it was all crazy, really. And I hadn't seen a DVD of it or a video of it for a really long time. And then a very good friend of mine, and I'm not sure if they're watching this evening or if they're watching back, my very, very good friend Craig had a copy of the video, and he's put it on a DVD for me, and I watched it. And it was really funny because all the acts were pretty ropey, but we were all having a really good laugh and a good time, and that was the main thing. But the weird thing was seeing some of the teachers, people that I'd sort of not forgotten about, but just people that it's funny how people aren't at the forefront of your mind. And our head of sixth, a couple of years ago now, passed away, and it was really sad because I'd been meaning to email him and just to sort of say all right, and every now and again we'd email and say all right, how you doing and stuff, and he was interested because I'd become a teacher, and he was, you know, he was a good egg really, or I liked him and a lot, and I'd meant to email him and I hadn't, and then I got a message to say that he passed away, and it was really sad. And watching the DVD, all of a sudden there he was large as life, and it's weird to watch a video, like just to suddenly, it's like him walking into a room, but he didn't, obviously, he was just on the video there. Anyway, so when I found out that he'd passed away, I wrote a little poem about, it is about him, but it's sort of about teachers who touch your lives, and not just teachers, actual people who professionally teach, but those people who do that. You haven't got to work in a school to do that, but some happen to. So yeah, I wrote this. I nicked the title for this from Walt Whitman, Oh Captain, My Captain, and also obviously most people know that piece from the Dead Poets Society from Robin Williams making a splash, which is weird because we're sort of about remembering great teachers, and Robin Williams is interesting because he's why I wanted to become a comedian and a teacher. Not just because of that movie, but anyway. So this poem's called Oh Captain, My Captain. I heard your voice today, half whisper, half memory. It came to me as it often does while I was trying to teach others that which you taught me. I was taken aback. See, I hadn't realised how often I did that. Hadn't dwelt on the fact that you were still so near. The truth here is I've spent 14 years trying, in between the laughs and secret crying, to do for just one kid as you did for me. Take a gloomy mixed up picture and allow eager eyes to see. Not just the edges, the window ledges, but the wedges in between, once seen, never forgotten. You'll never hear this. Probably for the best, since you'd never rest pointing out the gaps in metre and all the rhymes that peter. You're gone, but now and then in the odd stroke of my whiteboard pen there is a glimpse of you, some half-forgotten, slightly askew image in my peripheral view. So many of the lessons I teach are yours, and my ham-fisted attempts to reach use your words. I try, at least, to say them in a revamped, updated way. So when I say I miss you, it's more I wish the splinters of disintegrated memory would get together or collectively decide to pipe down forever. In a life like mine, littered with great teachers and glittered with memories of great characters, you are everywhere. And there you have it. I'll freely admit to being a poor tribute act, a pantomime bootleg hack. When I say thank you, it's for everything. Memories of today and dreams of tomorrow. Oh, Captain, my captain, I sing with voice flecked with sorrow. What do I do when there's no more to borrow? Thanks. Thanks very much. It's weird. When I say thanks very much, I sort of mentally imagine you're all sitting in your living rooms clapping. That's very me. If you don't know me very well, that's very, very me. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, so exciting thing number 2 to tell you about is that. Oh no, this was exciting thing number 3. Website was exciting thing number 1. Hang on. Let's go. Just because this is really. Oh, and Neil's watching as well, right? Neil, I'm just doing this for you because I'm dead proud of being able to do this. Right? Watch this. Look at that. Look, second camera, right? Second camera now, and here's the old website. Oh, my website's vanished. That's a shame. Oh no, it's because Neil's watching. Hang on. Oh, it's coming. Come on. Yeah, look. So Oh, works better than this when you're not. See, here's the trouble. I'm trying to like both stream and watch the stream and keep this. It loads a lot faster than this when you're on when you're not there. Anyway, so this is my old website. Look at that picture of me there. That's me at Birches Valley. That is. Look. Who do I think I am with that picture? Look at the state of that. Yeah. So anyway, there's like there's just loads of stuff on there, and there's like a little I've written all kinds of things really. But anyway, so that's exciting thing number one. And I'm dead proud of the fact that I can do this. Look, I want look at that, all that there, isn't it good? Anyway, so yeah, back to the back to main camera, and I'll see you right there. I've got a team of about 15 people helping on the old. My mum and dad did clap, which is good. Brilliant. Anyway, yeah, so Neil appreciates two screen Tom. That's what they call me. It's not what they call me at all. But anyway, I'm so glad Neil was watching for that. Do you know what? I've worked for it. It's taken me all month to work out to do that. Not really, but it's pretty close. Anyway, so yeah, website was exciting thing number one. Virtual voices was exciting thing number two. Exciting thing number three is some theatre. Now, this is going to be properly announced by professional people who announce things on Monday, I think. But the Arena Theatre in Wolverhampton are very, very excitingly producing a play of mine, which is called The Librarian. And it's sort of about... it sort of centres around a person who was a teacher and then becomes the librarian at their school. And it's sort of it's an interesting story. I don't want to say too much and give too much away, but we're dead excited about it, and we've got a fantastic cast lined up, which will be like are properly going to be announced on Monday. But like it's pretty exciting. Now all I need to do between now and Monday is finish writing the script, which I'm nearly done. I mean, it's only. But anyway, dates, Tom. Focus. So it's going to be the weekend or the 20th to the 22nd of May, and we're dead excited because it is going to be a live stream. So you're going to be able to watch it on. I think it's on Zoom. I think. But again, there'll be details up on the website and links to where you can get your tickets for that. But there are going to be in-person actual theatre tickets. I think they're going to be able to seat about 50 people on each night, I think. Again, there'll be a proper announcement about this on Monday from the Arena Theatre with all the details on properly, not just me gabbling on down the old interpipe at you. But I'm dead proud of the play anyway, but the Arena are magicians and it's going to be a fantastic production, and we've got an unbelievable cast of people in it. And it's going to be epic. And I'm hoping the play will stand up. The people in it will make it fly, because they're all amazing. Yeah. So anywho, so I'm dead excited to share that with you. And if you can come along or watching on the live stream, you'll be able to watch it live as it's performed at the theatre. And then I think you'll be able to get a ticket to watch it back after, as far as I know. I think, but I'll keep you posted. Again, website's the best place to look. Website, or find me on social media and give me a follow if you're watching this, or give us a subscribe on here as well if you can. That'd be perfecto. Yeah, it's just dead exciting, and everything's just dead exciting in it, because it's. I think we're going to be all right. I think everything's going the right way. Everyone's getting like double jabbed, and everyone's getting the old second doses. I still haven't had my first one yet. I think I'll be the last human man in the Northern Hemisphere to get mine. But what are you going to do? It's all good. I'm all right. I'll just have to, when we get to the pub, I'll just sit up the corner. You just have to ferry me some beer over on one of them. One of them things you put pizzas in the pizza oven with on a big like pole. Anyway, right. I'm gonna do my last poem of the evening, and then I'm gonna, when me weary, I'm gonna go and watch maybe an episode of The Crown. Yeah, oh, my mum's typing away in the live chat. I think my mum has had a drink now. The arena will make it brilliant when you finish it. Yeah, no, it's finished. It's all right, Mum. It's not like homework. It's all right. or me getting ready for cooking when I never got any of the ingredients. That's not a story we need to tell, is it? No. Move on, Tom. Let's do a poem. Hang on. Quick slurp. Chin chin. So, I'm going to do a poem of. There's a video of this poem that exists, but I'm going to do it anyway because I feel like we're at that point again where we're going to start hearing quite a lot of bashing of my colleagues in the teaching profession in the press, which makes me furious. Not because I think teachers necessarily have a more difficult time than anybody else, but I just get a bit cross when it all starts up, and I don't like that sort of caper. So I'm gonna read this poem. It's called "Those Who Can," and this is a little tribute and a shout out to people who work in schools, because it's been rough. It's going to get rougher. Things are going to get difficult again, and anyway. It's exactly how my mum says. Okay, anyway. So, this is my final poem of the night, and then we'll say ta-ta. Those who can. Look up, teachers. I mean it. I know your heart. I've seen it. I've seen you here too late, eyes weary, on the edge, one kind word from teary. I love you nurses and doctors, police and fire crew, but we don't get thought of like you. I know it's not a competition. I know we're too tired for petitions, but we serve too. Not in the same way as you. Perhaps you avert disasters, put out fires and wrap us in plasters. Our help, our bit, takes time. We don't douse fires or fight crime. Not today. But maybe we offer a way to a better future to those open, a glimmer of light to those hoping to break on out of their circumstances. We offer a corridor of chances, a world of doorways that no one sees, and help young hands to cut their own keys. I once stood in the school where I teach and watched my colleagues as each one reached into their own pockets to buy underwear for a child in need, alone and scared. They understood that she was everyone's daughter, and that somebody ought to make sure she was at least clothed and fed. Each of us that night in bed wrestled with the thoughts of that helpless face, spending the night in an unsafe place. If you ask a doctor or a nurse, I bet they'll tell of a teacher they'll never forget, who one cold day in a tumble-down lab lit their world on fire, somehow grabbed their attention and never let go. And this year, this absolute horror show, those colleagues and absolute heroes of mine put duty above home and their health on the line, every one of them unable to put from mind the desire to leave no child behind. I'm really not comparing or complaining, I just feel it bears explaining that they were scared too. They carried on for me and you, put others' kids before their own without a thought, helped warrior nurses who fought and fought to work those miracles each day, and will keep on fighting until we find a way out of this pain and fear and mess. I see you, colleagues. I feel your stress. I see you take a load too great to ease the shoulders of a tired out mate. I hear whispered kindnesses and glancing looks. I see you drowning in exercise books. And before I go, if I'm allowed, I want to say it clear and loud that I am proud. Proud of you. Proud to be among you too, as you tend with care, raised hand by raised hand, the promised tomorrow of an ailing land. And there we go. Oh, Neil says well done. Oh, Neil says well done. See you through soon for a beer or two, maybe a lot of beers. Neil, if we're voting, I vote a lot of beers. Right, anywho, that's me done for another month, and I will post up details soon of what's going to happen after this one. I think I might try and do some more of these because people seem to quite enjoy them, but we'll see what happens because everyone's going to the pub, aren't they? And you know, it's lovely that you're all sitting in your lounge rooms watching me, but maybe we'll think of something slightly different to do. But anyhow, thank you so much for joining me this month and sharing a few laughs and a couple of beers and some poems as well. Please, if you haven't already, check out my website because I'm dead proud of it and I've worked really hard on it. And it's got lots of information on as well about stuff that I think you'd be interested in. And look out for Virtual Voices. Look out for the details about the arena announcing the show on Monday, and it'll be all over Facebook and stuff. And yeah, anyway. I hope you all stay safe. I hope you all have a lovely rest of weeks, days, months. I hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend. Go and have a nice beer. Go and have some laughs. Go and tell some funny stories. And I'll see you soon. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye.